Verse 3. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servants and in the sight of people. Now, again, I would say that these verses, if you follow that timeline, ought to then be just an explanation of how ultimately how they are going to get all these things. Right? Moses need to tell the people to ask that they need to ask their owners or whatever, all the people they work for, the masters, for all these things. But how is it going to work out, right? How will the masters give this? Are they going to give it because, oh, we just want to get rid of you, like so, you this all because of you, all these plagues upon us, brought upon us, or what? How is this going to play out? So there is this explanation in here. It's like the end of Deuteronomy with the death of Moses. It's been added ultimately by someone, except again, like I said, maybe Moses got this prophecy and he added it before he went up the mountain, kind of idea. Again, we don't 100% know. But there's, or like in the previous chapter, with this is not the wheat's not out there yet. To give an explanation of then in this chapter. 2 chapters ago. So 2 chapters ago, the wheat was, the body is already out, destroyed, but then the wheat is not yet. And in the previous chapter with the locusts destroying the wheat. So there is that explanation going on as well. So it's added so that you can understand what's going to happen. And in this case as well, it's added so that we can understand why ultimately the people, the Egyptians, gave so freely to the Jews. Was it because of fear now, or was it because of something else? According to this verse, it's because the Lord, Yahweh that is, gave favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Okay, so God changed the hearts of the people, not out of fear now, but out of favor towards them, to give to them. Not because, oh, I'm so afraid of you, here, take everything because there's anything, nothing yet. But actually, here, take this, right? Please, take this, that kind of idea. And then just the man, right? This verse is very important. The man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servants. So it's why this verse is so important, right? And why I'm saying this has been added later on, because it is an important verse in the context of the whole story. That people wouldn't start thinking of Moses as God, right? That we would like, now they are apologetically, Pharaoh is a god, right? One of lots of gods, ultimately. Very important, one of lots of gods. In the Roman Empire later on, the Caesars are going to be seen as gods. They're going to be built temples for them, etc. Right? Started with Augustus. I mean, he didn't do it, but the people did it for him, and he wasn't against it, kind of idea. So it easily could have turned into a place where, like, oh, Moses did all of this, right? And the reason they gave is because of fear for us, because of all these miracles. Moses putting his staff up, everybody, then all these things happen. So it's Moses is a great magician here. Moses is a God here. And therefore Moses did all of this, and therefore they're afraid of us, and now they let. So all of this has to do with Moses. So therefore, in this verse, it's clearly stated, and it had to be added here, right? Before everything else now happens, Moses had to inform, because this was written down after it happened, right? It wasn't written down when it happened, it was written down after it happened. And it was of the utmost importance that they would not make a god out of Moses, start worshipping Moses. That they will understand that the reason the people gave is because God changed the hearts of the people. Not because of Moses lifting up his staff and everyone fearing Moses, but because of God changing hearts. Moses could not do it. None of these things anyhow Moses could do. But they saw Moses lifting up the staff and things happen. And then the words added, the man Moses. Not the godly man or the God man or something. The man Moses did this, right? He is not God. He is just a man. Not more. He's just a man. Yes, he is great in the sight of Pharaoh and his servants. Yes, he has bigger responsibilities. Yes, he is the leader. But he is ultimately still just a man. Nothing more. Okay? So any pastor or anybody else that's always trying to, and I've seen lots of those missionaries, lots of those pastors, we try to make something more out of them as if they're a special person, right? Or there's nearly on God level kind of idea. No. Man, we are all but men. And it's only by the grace of God. It's by the grace of God that I can stand here. I had no plans. I had no idea a week ago that I'm going to stand here in Nagaland today. Absolutely no idea. All I knew is, my time in Myanmar for now, visa, it's expiring. I had to leave. I need to go to South Africa. We had to get documents to come here, the special permits outside of the Indian visa, special permits to come here. And literally just 3-4 days ago, still had no idea I would be able to. I had no idea how to get these things. God provided. God provided, and here we are. And to see this beauty, to be able to share it, I could not do that if for the grace of God. Me standing here, I can't do this. I'm not a great person. I'm a sinner. I know it is just the grace of God. There's always, I know that it's just the grace of God that I can stand here. And this is what this verse is trying to say. Don't build upon your past, upon your missionaries, but it's the man Moses. Okay, just let me show you just around so that you can see the perfect road that Google Maps wanted to have us on to go up to the viewpoint. Okay, so trust me, that is not the road over there. It just goes to a house. And here is Google Maps wanted us to go on to drive with a motorbike up that road. Okay. Yeah, this is not the first nonsense I had lately with Google Maps. When we were in Malaysia recently and we had to go to the airport there outside KL, and we nearly missed our plane. Why? Because Google took us around the airport to the roads that only the people working at the airport could use. So it's kind of yeah, that was like really bad. I mean, I drove in the end 50 kilometers further, and we nearly missed the plane that the brother was standing here helping me now supposed to take. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, they're supposed to turn here, where I showed you.